Hello Pisces, welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarots, or welcome back to Timsy's Naked Tarots. Yes, you might hear a little bit of humour and chuckling in my voice as I was saying that. That's because this is the second time I've started this intro. The first time I said, hello Pisces, welcome back. And that was it. And then I confused myself because that's not how I normally do it. But I suppose I should have gone with it, shouldn't I? Okay, so today we are doing a what is blocking you read. This is coming from the full moon in Sagittarius, which was on the 23rd of May. You had the Four of Cups come out for you in that particular read. So what is blocking you with the Four of Cups? It could be the fact that you are dreaming and waiting for something else. Maybe you are missing an ingredient to be getting on with. You've got like whatever you have in front of you, but there's something else you're waiting for. That could be what's blocking you. Maybe you should be going forward with what you've got, concentrating on what you have, and just waiting for the other thing to turn up when it turns up. Maybe you have to mix what you have together to make the other thing turn up. We got a Five of Pentacles going with this Four of Cups and a Queen of Cups as well. The Five of Pentacles could be talking about, if in a relationship sense, maybe you have been left out in the cold and you're wanting to get in from the cold, or maybe you're stopping yourself from pushing someone out into the cold. Maybe you're feeling that the relationship time is up and maybe you need to get rid of a person from your life, but you're still not, and that could be what's blocking you. With the Queen of Cups, that's talking about like communication, about love and feelings. Okay, in sort of like a practical sense, that Five of Pentacles would be perhaps some sort of financial hardship coming on in your life. Maybe you can't move on because you haven't got the funds to take the next step. Maybe you're making a very expensive cake and you can't afford that last ingredient. Okay. And so the way we'll do the energies is, that is the block in general. And that is going to be how this person is connected to the block. And that is going to be what you don't see coming from the bottom of the deck. We will pull an overall energy card. So we got the Five of Wands as an overall energy card. And we have got the Seven of Hearts. Now the Seven of Hearts is talking about an older water sign, maybe sort of up to about 5 years older than you. Yeah. Okay. The Five of Wands is talking about there's some sort of conflict as well. That's like the overall energy of this read. So part of the blockage is conflict, but the overall energy of that overview I done was I forgot what it's called. Swallow, which is the rune for sun, which means there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Basically, that's what it was kind of telling us. Okay, now I will apologize in advance if you hear any strange noises in the background. It's a weekend, my son's here and he's decided to do an all-nighter, and he went to bed at about 5 this morning, I think. So he's still fast asleep, and you may hear him snoring from time to time. Okay. So we got the Two of Pentacles as the energy of what is blocking you. It's the choice. Okay. It's the fact that in a financial sense, it's the fact that you don't have that money to buy whatever you need. Okay. And that's what's blocking you. Like what I said about that Five of Pentacles and an expensive cake. In a love sense, it's maybe there's two or more people you're having to choose from. That's where the conflict's coming from. Person A is good in bed but is useless everywhere else in life, but person B is, well, quite handy repairing things around the house, but it doesn't really satisfy me in the bedroom department. And person C is maybe just generally useless everywhere, but they make you laugh. I don't know. You know the situation you're in. All I'm doing is putting on the energies around your situation. Oh God, it's all coming out in reverse for you today, isn't it? Oh no, the devil's not. That's about right. Okay, so we have got the Judgment in reverse. We've got the Hanged Man. Oh no, Hanged Man's upright. Sorry, my bad. Strength in reverse, and then the Devil upright as well. And it's kind of the reflection of the juggling, isn't it? 1 minute you've got a ball in your hand, next minute you haven't. Reverse, upright, reversed, upright, so on. So the Judgment in reverse is talking about, this could be a past situation, okay, or linked with a past situation, and you would like it to come back, but it's just not. Okay, this could be that the Four of Cups was talking about, like dreaming of having something else there, waiting for that like fourth, fifth, sixth ingredient to come in. You've got a lot of things in front of you already which you're not really paying too much attention to because you're worrying and thinking about this other thing. This is the other thing. You're wanting it to come back, but it's just not coming back to you currently at the moment. With the Hangman I keep saying this in reverse, it's not. In the Hangman in the upright, that's talking about sort of like, actually, the universe is kind of holding you back. And this card represents it so well. The universe, that big hand coming out there, is holding the person in the Hanged Man position. And the reason they're holding you back is because they're trying to make you see something from a different point of view, a different aspect. Okay, if you can imagine, that's the universe has literally yanked you off the world, holding you up in the air upside down. Well, you're getting to see things from a bird's eye point of view. You see the big picture. Maybe that's what you have to look at, the big picture, not so much the small picture. With Strength there in reverse, that's talking about the fear of where this is or where it could be going. Okay, and yes, I know it's the Strength card and I'm talking about fear, but when you need to have strength to tackle a situation, there is always the counteracting balance to that of the fear of why you need the strength. Okay, you can't have the Strength card without the fear what goes with it. In reverse, it talks about the fear more than the strength you need. So that's why we're talking about the fear. You fear in the situation somehow. With the Devil in the upright, you're either currently trapped in some sort of toxic situation, some sort of situation that you don't want to be in. And obviously, again, that's reflected in that Four of Cups, because you're dreaming of a different thing. You've got the stuff in front of you, you're thinking of something else, okay? It could be in a relationship sense, you've got the person you're living with in front of you, but you're not happy, you're dreaming about, I don't know, someone else you saw walking down the street 2 weeks ago, okay? So you're trapped in this situation. Or it could be the fact that this is something to do with some sort of addiction which you are trying to break. Crossing this is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is a defensive energy. You're defending your position you're in at the moment. You're trying to hold back like the naysayers and the whatevers. But I do feel this is getting a bit tiresome for you. I feel there's there isn't a 10 of Wands there, but I feel there's a 10 of Wands attached to that 7 of Wands as well. Strangely enough, we do have a 10 of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom. This isn't the perfect life you were thinking about or wanting. Okay, so let's see what is next for you all. We got the High Priestess. So this older water sign could be holding the secrets to your answers, okay, with the High Priestess. Or they are just, I don't know, maybe they're someone of a spiritual nature. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm a water sign. This could bear well for me. Maybe it's me. It's spiritual. Maybe I'm giving you the answers you need to move on. At which point I am going to say, remember, you do have your free will. Don't give your powers over to tarot readers or fortune tellers of any description, especially when they're just after money. You have your free will. You make the choice. All what tarot does is shows you other options, opens up other doors you haven't thought about, gives you a different point of view to look at. Okay, like that Hanged Man there, giving you a different point of view. And yeah, the fear there, just imagine if some big hand did yank you off the ground and was snagging you up in the air, wouldn't you be scared? Yeah. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles coming out. the King of Swords in reverse, the Three of Swords, and the Fool. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who is comfortable in their position. Okay, yes, it can be a nurturing energy. Yes, it can be like a caring energy. But in this particular case, it's someone who is comfortable in their position. They're happy with their relationship. They're happy with their finances. They're happy with their home life. They're just kind of generally happy. Not to be mistaken for someone who would turn down anything that will make life better. Yes, maybe I don't know, I can't think of a time-consuming job in the kitchen, but maybe they have to peel potatoes by hand, with a knife, okay? And then someone offers them a potato peeler. Well, they're not going to turn down a potato peeler all because they're comfortable with using the knife, okay? They'll take the potato peeler and makes life better for them, and then they get comfortable with that instead. So they're comfortable in their position. It's coming across as someone who is like, I'm feeling wiser, okay? They're not in a Four of Cups energy of wanting something else. They're not thinking about something else to make their life better. They're happy with where their life is. With the King of Swords in reverse, yes, they may hold the keys to the answers for your problem up there, your blockage. They might be able to unlock the gate to let you move forward. And they know this, but they're not actually taking any action in doing it for you, okay? It's underneath the Hangman. The universe may be trying to make you see them, okay, as in the answer to your question. And until you do see them and recognize them, you're just not actually, they're not actually going to sort of volunteer their help to you. Again, they're comfortable where they are. Why should they volunteer their help for you? The Three of Swords there is talking about pain, heartache, sorrow, if you will. The Three of Swords from this particular deck kind of talks more about a general pain that anyone could feel about anything, not necessarily a love pain about a relationship. Because we've got the three people at the bottom there, and they represent the three different classes of like the Norse during the Viking period, which was like the Earls, which were like the ruling class, and you had the workers, like the blacksmiths and the farmers, and then you had like the serfs, the people who used to tend to the fields and stuff. And so this is a generalized pain. And it could be the fact that they have the answers to this pain. And this might be why you got the Strength card in reverse, because you're fearing the pain which follows, okay, your choice. And as I said right at the beginning, maybe you're with someone and it's time to break up with them, okay, and you've got to make that choice. It comes with pain. Even if you're the one who does the breakup, you feel a little tinge of the pain, okay. And the Fool card, they are connected with starting you off. As I said, they may have the key to open your gate. They're just not doing it yet. They are the driving force forward for you, if you will. Crossing all this, we have got the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Swords is telling us that they're not disappointed in you or anything like that. They're not keeping an eye on your situation. As I said, they may know that they hold the key to actually move you on forward, but they're just kind of happy and satisfied where they are at the moment. They know they can help you, but they're waiting for you to ask them. They're waiting for you to recognize that they are the key to your future, so to speak. Okay, so let's see what you don't see coming. You don't see the Page of Pentacles coming. Okay, so you don't see the learning you have to do coming. And that's a good way of putting it. You have to learn a few lessons clearly before this can move on. Okay, I will just take this point. I don't know if I did say it or not, but I will just say at the moment, this is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Go and check out that All Signs overview. see if anything else resonates for you, because you might be working from a different aspect of your birth chart. Also, if you don't like this reading for any reason, yeah, and you haven't quite tuned out yet, be big about it. Tell me in the comments why you don't like it, and then maybe something could be sorted out for that particular issue if I can. If I can't, then, well, I can't. Okay, there will be a link for the All Signs overview in the description as well. We have got the Page of Swords in reverse again. We've got the Seven of Swords in reverse. We've got the King of Wands in the upright. And we have got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And so what you don't see coming is you have to learn, you're going to be learning about the things what could disappoint you. And if you don't change your tactics, the roads you will be going down. Okay, maybe you're going to bump into someone who's been in a similar situation to you and sort of said, oh yeah, in hindsight, I really wish I'd done this instead of that, and I really wish I'd done this instead of that. So they're showing you what you don't see coming towards you is someone who's going to be able to basically show you the outcomes of your choices without you having to take them. It's always nice. It's, let's say, hindsight. You don't see hindsight coming towards you. It's not every day you get given the gift of hindsight before you need it. With the King of Wands coming out there as well, we are talking about, I'm actually going to say that's you. I know that we're doing Pisces and you're not a fire sign or anything like that, but the King of Wands is very selfish. It's very about them. Okay, everything they do is to move them forward, to make them richer, to make them stronger. They don't really take anyone else's feelings into account while they're doing this. If they have to trample over people to get to that last designer handbag in the sale, they will, because it's all about them. And that's why I'm saying this is you. This is all about you. It's kind of sort of saying that if you don't, maybe if you don't change your ways, and if you aren't overly disappointed with where you are now or where the outcome's going, you're going to become very sort of kind of like selfish and self-orientated, which is then be stopping you from getting that Ten of Pentacles, that ultimate fulfillment and joy, if you will, the life that we all strive to get, whatever life that may be for you. Again, we all want different timelines. We also all have different ideas of what the perfect life will be. Crossing all this is our Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay, and we saw the Queen of Cups in the upright when we done the cup there. This is kind of what you don't see coming, is where you're going to go if you don't communicate about this to someone, if you don't talk to them, if you don't share your feelings. As I said, this is someone who's very selfish and all about them. They wouldn't share their feelings, and this is what it's kind of telling you, where you're going to the wrong place. What you don't see coming if you don't open up and talk to people. While you are opening up and talking to people, yeah, perhaps this person here might actually give you the key to open the gate to allow you to move forward. Okay, because normally to recognize someone, you have to communicate with them. If you don't, then you don't really ever recognize them. So that's kind of like what it's sort of saying, is you don't see this coming. If you don't see this communication coming, if you don't communicate with people, if you're not bothered by the results and the outcomes, and if you don't try to change the ways of things happening, the ways you do things, you're going to end up as a bit of a selfish prick, and you won't be getting your 10 Pentacles, like your happy ever after. Okay. And also it might leave the 5 Pentacles we saw in the cut, that financial hardship. It might leave some sort of legacy to future generations for you, either financial hardship or some sort of like what people say as family curses. They're not really curses. It's just a mentality you'll pass on to your offspring or the younger generation, who will then take that mentality on board for themselves and then kind of walk in your own footprints, so to speak. All that being said, hopefully this resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. And if it doesn't, go and check out that playlist. Maybe you're working from a different aspect of your birth chart. If you like this video, please feel free, give it a thumbs up. It always helps the algorithms move my video about in the YouTube abyss of videos. If you didn't like this video, no problem. Give me the thumbs down. I don't mind. But let me know in the comments why, okay? Because then I might be able to do something about it in the future for you. If you haven't subscribed, please feel free to do so and join my tarot team. Until the next time I catch you on one of my videos, Pisces, you be good out there.